Hello there. Welcome back to grade 11 economics. In this video, we're going to look at a question paper of March 2023, and this is a common test. This question paper is from the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So we are going to look only on question one, and we're going to start on multiple choice section. Let's take note that our section A is compulsory. So we are going to start on 1.1, where we are going to start on the multiple choice section. So the question that is the various options are provided as possible answers to the following questions. Choose the correct answer and write only the letter A to D next to the question number. That is 1.1.1 up to 1.1.5 in the answer book. So you're given how to present it in your answer book. So going to our question, the first question is the amount of money that the worker receives for performing his job is called the dash wage. We're given different options in terms of minimum, nominal, real, and then we've got maximum. So you see that the correct response that we have there is a nominal wage. And remember, if you go to the sentence that we are given, it is the amount of money that the worker receives for performing as to a nominal wage. So the explanation that we have in terms of nominal wage is that a nominal wage is the amount that does not adjust for inflation. So basically, it is that the salary offer or the advertised pay rate. So basically, we can try to define it from that point of view. So it is the literal amount of money you get paid. You get paid. So basically, this is the explanation on nominal wage, which really explains the sentence that we are given there. So we go to the second part of the question, which is the inflow of money into the company is referred, into the economy is referred to as we have got income, payments, injections, and profit. Obviously, when you're having inflow, it means we've got an addition into the economy. So basically, that is explained by injections. So we have injections C, so that becomes our correct response. So we go to the next question, which is the rules and procedures followed by government officials that cause delays in providing services are called given options of bureaucracy, accounting, hierarchy, and then regulation. So you see that the most appropriate or the correct answer that we have on 1.1.3 is A, which is bureaucracy. So the explanation in terms of bureaucracy that we have is that it is a system of government. So basically, we are saying bureaucracy is a system that applies to the government in which most of the important decisions are taken by the state, which is the government officials. And it consists of hierarchical structure with complex rules and regulations. So you're going to see that there are complex rules and regulations that are inside the issue of bureaucracy. That's why we are having there an explanation that cause delays in providing services. So the issue of complex rules and regulations and also procedures are the ones that are activating the issue of delays. So this is what we have in terms of 1.1.3. Then we go to 1.1.4. The process of combining inputs and raw materials to manufacture goods and services is called we've got entrepreneurship, production, construction, and industrialization. So obviously, according to responses given, you'll see that the correct is the production. So we have production, B, correct response. So we go to the next question, which is now 1.1.5, which is the part of the economy that includes local, provincial, and national government is known as dash sector. So we've got informal, private, formal, public. So you see that this is the public sector. So we can just indicate our public sector as the correct answer. Then we go to the next section where we are going to be, that matches the item in column A, right? Only the letter A to G next to. So we have in column A, and then we pick an explanation in column B, which matches what we have in column A. So the first that we have is economically marginalized groups. So the economically marginalized groups, obviously, these are the disadvantaged groups that we have in the economy. So try to see the explanations that we are given there. You go to C, it reads people who do not have the same opportunities as others to contribute to and benefit from the economy. Basically, C becomes the correct response that we have here. Then secondly, we have got circular flow. But circular flow, we know that it consists of real flows and money flows. Real flows are being described by goods and services. And then obviously money flows indicates the flow of income. For example, flow of wages and salaries when labor is a service is provided. So basically, that's what we've under the circular flow. So we try to look again which explanation to match is that, and see that A is saying a model that shows how goods, services, and money can move through the economy. So we have A as the correct response. Then 1.2.3 reads nationalization. And obviously, nationalization is just a conversion in terms of ownership, when ownership is shifting from being private owned to being government owned. Then it becomes a nationalization. So we try to see again explanations that we have there that matches that. So if you go to D saying a process where government takes over the whole or majority ownership of a private company. So basically, we have D. So we are saying D. Then 1.2.4, which is the private sector, and we know that the primary sector is associated with the issue of extraction of raw materials or the production of those raw materials is under the primary sector. So we'll try to see again according to information that we are given. So if you go down, you'll see that we have got G, which is saying G. Let's try to see another one that really explains the issue of the primary sector. So if you go to E, saying all the economic activities that deal with the extraction and collection of raw materials, which is actually the appropriate response that we have. So we've got E. Then we have the issue of renewable resources. So renewable resources are resources that, when after being used, they can be replaced. So this simply are renewable resources. So we try to see according to the other the next column that we have, which explanation do matches renewable resources. So we go down. G, the means of production that can constantly replace themselves and do not get used up. So we have got G as the correct response on renewable resources. Then go to taxation. Taxation, we know that it's a revenue collection method that is used by the government. So we try to see again which explanation to make is that we go to F, a compulsory payment collected by government from individuals and businesses to fund its expenditure. So we have got F as the correct response. So this is what we have for this section. So we try to see again the next section that we have, which is 1.3. We are going to, let's try to see if this give one term for each of the following descriptions. Write only the term next to the question number. That is 1.3.1 up to 1.3.4. And then acronyms and abbreviations will not be accepted. So we can just take note of that. That acronyms and abbreviations will not be accepted. So basically, let's take note of that. Then 1.3.1, the remuneration that the owners of natural resources they fall under land. So remember, on factors of production, we have got land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. And obviously, our natural resources, they fall under land, and we know that the factor income that we have under land is the remuneration that we are looking for. So we have rent as the factor income for land. So obviously, rent now B is the appropriate term that we are going to have there. So you are adding rent. Then you've got 1.3.2, the goods and services that are bought from a foreign country to another country. So basically, when the goods are being bought from a foreign country, they become imports. Remember, so we have imports. Then we go to the next question. An economy that uses supply and demand to allocate its mechanism, when it's being determined by supply and demand, it becomes term can we relate to that? So it's saying an economy that uses supply and demand to allocate resources and determine prices. And obviously, we have the market economy as the correct response. The next sentence saying a collection of companies that produce related goods and service in the market. We try to see again which term can we pick, which matches that a collection of companies that produce related goods and service in the market. You know that this is an explanation of an industry. So we have industry. That's the correct response. So basically, this becomes the last part of our question. And our question, let's take note, it has got 20 marks. So basically, this is what we have, guys, uploaded in this video. Let's stay tuned for more videos to come. More typical examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. Let's subscribe and share. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 11 economics. As for this video, I'm signing out. Let's meet again in the next video.